Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Kava here, coming at you from Baltimore, Maryland, on a pretty cool November day as we move into the from the fall into the winter here, which isn't always my favorite time of the year. Pretty depressing, really. I'm a sunshine and sunshine and vitamin D kind of guy personally. But one thing that helps me get through the winter and through every day, to be honest, is the sacred root Kava, and today I am going to be doing a review of Kalm with Kava Loa Waka. And this is a Fijian Kava. And as you can see from the title, or as if you can guess, educated, and make an educated guess from the title, this is a Waka, which is a Kava that is made from the lateral roots of the Kava plant, and as opposed to the stump, which is the Loena. I always assume that people come into these videos with like a baseline understanding of Kava, but you never know. So I always like to kind of define those terms when I'm doing videos, even if I'm repeating myself. The Waka are the lateral roots, and that's where you find the highest density of Kava lactones in a Kava plant. And when you do a straight up Waka Kava root Kava, you're going to be getting hit in the face with Kava lactones. So a lot of the Fijian Kavas, they do like a Waka Loena blend because it kind of tones it down, and it's more of an everyday kind of session Kava that you can like really sit down and drink like a full Tanoa with a few people, and just not get too slapped in the face by the root. But a Waka will definitely give you the full strength feel of Kava. So this Loa Waka, I've had it before, and I can tell you that it absolutely slaps. This stuff, I mean, 1 cup of it is more than enough to make me fall asleep by like 8:30 to 9 p.m. I usually try to go for like a half a cup to 2/3 of a cup of Loa Waka, just because it really absolutely puts you down, and that's a good thing if that's what you're looking for, and I know many of us are. And for people that don't drink Kava, this would be a very good place to start because the effects are not subtle whatsoever. So with no further ado, I'm actually going to make some of this up, and you can see in there that the root is like a whitish kind of almost chalky color. Well, not really chalky. It's like if you took chalk and you added some nutmeg to it or something. But it's finely ground. You get a lot of volume in one of these bags. Very dense Kava, and like I said, 2/3 of a cup is what I'm going to do for myself, because I know that if I have more than 2/3 of a cup, I won't make my 8 a.m. meeting tomorrow morning, just because I'll just be sleeping so well and probably having some crazy vivid dream, which Kava always gives me. So all right, I'm gonna knead this up, and I'm gonna do a taste review and then an effects review, and I think by the time you see my effects review, I'll be even less coherent than I already am. With all of my speech pathologies. All right, folks, bula to the hula. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I just finished making this Kava, and one observation I made tonight and prior nights making this is when you squeeze this Kava, the product that you get is very, very thick and dense Kava. So that 2/3 of a cup I was talking about, I filled my Tanoa, which is, I don't know, maybe like 2 liters of water. And that 2/3 of a cup really gave the Kava, produced a very thick, viscous, dark brown Kava. So you really, like I said before, the volume of Kava that you get like per whatever square inch is going to be a lot more than what you would get from like a typical 2/3 cup of root, because the grind is so good and the Kava is just so dense. So I broke out this old chestnut. I don't know if you remember this guy, but Chugs gave this to me. So Bula to Chugs, who's now in Minneapolis, I believe. I need to reach out to him. It's been a while. Bula to the hula. Oh, it's fantastic. Rich, nutty, cashewy flavors. Very, very kind of like a milky texture. Like I said, very thick. Not super peppery. Goes down really smoothly. Immediate numbing on the tongue and the lips. Very tasty kava. Delicious. Cashewy, nutty kava. Maybe some almonds in there. Some toasted almonds. That's a new note. Toasted almonds. Yeah, like I said, this Loa Waka has become a new favorite of mine. I'm going to be going back to this one consistently. It's just absolutely splendid and divine. So I'm going to do a couple more shells of these. Tap away at my Spider-Man video game for an hour or so, and then come back with impressions of the full body effects and mind effects of Kalm with Kava's Fijian Loa Waka. Bula to the hula. All right, everyone. Kava Sewer here. This light's gotta come down a little bit. Yeah, so I've had like four of these guacamole bowls, bowls of the Loa Waka to the hula. Like I said, this is a kava that just totally slaps. Like, it's a banger, 10 out of 10. The kava goes straight to your brain. The kava lactones saturate the bloodstream. The muscles loosen up. The stress floats away, dissipates and floats away. It's an absolute stunner. And again, pure lateral roots. So whenever you have a kava that's made from pure lateral roots, you have these heavy concentrations of kava lactones in those roots, and what you're getting is just a pure kava lactone rush, especially when you make a strong, thick kava. And yeah, this is just an absolute stunner. What's really crazy, and I was just thinking about this before I came back to do my impressions on the effects. What's so incredible about this is that it's a Fijian kava. I'm so used to Fijian kavas being these kind of mild hitters that really just kind of make you feel calm and mellow, and good way to end the day, kind of slide into the night. But for a Fijian kava, this Loa Waka, it really, I mean, hits you hard. And I'm going to say this is probably the best kava on the market right now. I go through kilos and kilos of kava, and I try everything that gets out there. And I think this is the winner right now. This is, if I'm going to do my kava awards this year, this is probably going to take the #1 position of the best kava of the year, Kalm with Kava's Loa Waka, because it's just brilliant. The mind is clear, stress-free, the body is loose. I mean, it's got everything going for it. I will say, though, that when you try this kava out, you might want to might want to save it for the weekends because you're going to sleep really well, and when you wake up the next day, you're going to feel great, but you might have a hard time getting out of the old bed. So 2/3 of a cup to about 2 liters of water will really kind of get you rolling hard, and that's about all I got to say about it. Bula to the hula. Kalm with Kava. You hit a grand slam with this one. And I'll catch you next time. Please check out the Kava Lounge podcast. I've already recorded a bunch of episodes, and we're going to be releasing them once every couple weeks. And hope you enjoy them. We put a lot of effort into them. They're on my YouTube channel here, and yeah, enjoy them. Enjoy your kava. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the winter. Get through it. Stay in one piece. Love you all. Bula to the hula.